Hey everyone, Cosmo Morrabi here with Fidacity Realty, and one of the first things I heard when I was getting into real estate was don't be a secret agent. So what does that really mean? Well, it means that the more people who know you're a real estate agent and the more that the people hear or see that you're a real estate agent, the more that they're going to associate you with real estate. It sounds simple enough, but the problem is most people don't know how to do this. You can't just go around telling everyone, hey, I'm a real estate agent. Why don't you buy and sell with me? And if you do that over and over and over, it's just going to make you sound like a greedy salesman. And we all know how we feel about greedy salespeople. Hello, I don't want to renew my car warranty. Can you please stop calling me about this? I mean, you could do that, but I don't know about you. If you would call me saying, do you want to sell your house? I would hang up. But in saying that, there are tons of agents who are willing to do things like make thousands and thousands of calls, and those agents will eventually start doing business if they're persistent in the way that they do that. But for the most part, that's not most of us, especially doing that to people that we know. So if you can't go around telling your sphere, do you want to buy and sell, or call me when you're ready to buy and sell, what do you do then? Well, maybe my story can help you figure out how not to be that secret agent and show you why I made a move to this brokerage, Fidacity Realty. So as a new agent, most of us have to find our path in this business, and we have to do it with limited marketing budgets. And I was no different. I couldn't hire a mentor. I didn't have much money to spend on ads, and the top agents in the company were too busy to mentor or support me. I'm guessing this probably sounds familiar for you, and this is exactly why the real estate success rate is so low and why most agents are no longer in the business after the first few years. So what had changed for me was learning about a method to becoming the digital mayor of your city. Basically, if you're able to show people that you are knowledgeable on all things in your area, whether it's business, real estate, or community, you now had an audience of people who trusted and thought of you when it comes to real estate. And so the approach that I took was through social media and some other forms of communication like phone calls and texts. So consistently getting in front of these people would surely no longer make me a secret agent. And carrying out this strategy with a good follow-up is what really makes us stay in front and get people to think of us when it comes to real estate. And this strategy did take a lot of work to get going. Basically, I decided that I'd make 1-minute videos that highlighted small businesses and 1-minute videos that highlighted new homes in our area. I knew that if I could get the attention of enough people on social media to know that I'm in real estate and stayed in front of them. And just to clarify, when I do mean I did have the help of my wife, who was also in real estate at the time. So the learning curve for these 1-minute videos was learning how to film using my smartphone and a gimbal and an external microphone. I learned how to use a few apps and how to do some basic editing with some basic software. And then I started gaining followers, and I asked the followers to answer certain questions on posts or created polls within Instagram, which allowed them to answer questions and start conversations. Those conversations would eventually turn into appointments, and then those appointments would turn into clients. So it sounds like a lot of work in terms of being able to learn how to film, edit, and communicate. But after some practice, the filming, editing, and communicating became the easy part for me. And now to a few thousand people, I was no longer a secret agent. The big problem I was having was I was spending more time trying to connect with these small businesses, trying to get a hold of the owner, or explaining to them over multiple phone calls why I was creating the video and where I would be sharing it. And so instead of using that time to connect with the businesses, it would have much better been spent to leads or the people that I already had communication with. And if I would have spent more time there, I would have closed more deals. After some time, my wife and I noticed that we did create over a dozen plus videos highlighting people and businesses in our area. We also created over 2 or 3 dozen videos covering new construction homes. And this was all turning into business through calls, texts, and DMs. Now, when it came to learning the real estate side, I must say that I did have a little bit of luck on my side because I was able to connect with Jan O'Brien, who has 20 plus years of coaching experience, and she was able to take me under the wing and really show me the real estate side of the business in terms of transactions and negotiations. So that can be a really good reminder that a mentor is vital in this business. So back to not becoming a secret agent, I was spending way too much time trying to connect with the community, and it was a massive time suck. And I was always wondering, how do I improve this process? And then I started thinking, well, there are real estate companies that have been around for decades in this area, and they've been helping people sell and buy. Why are they not more integrated within the community? And I'm not talking about a few sponsorships here and there. I'm talking about why are they not connected with the surrounding community of their office? They should be in touch with every single business in that area and have some sort of connection. And it got me thinking, well, how am I going to solve this problem? Then I came across Fidacity Realty, which just fit like a glove. It was a solution that I was looking for in my business. It's clear that it's a win-win-win situation for local agents, clients, and the businesses in the area. This was literally what I was working so hard to achieve, and this company, Fidacity Realty, wants to solve all the difficulty that comes with trying to no longer be a secret agent. And so I saw this concept of businesses, clients, and agents all connecting through one platform, and I saw the ability for me as an agent to offer more to my client. In return, the client will become attached to the brokerage because they are understanding that they can get goods, services, and products from local businesses that they know if they support is going to help their local community. This allows me as an agent to stay top of mind with my client through sharing things that they're interested in. So having these features would truly mean that I don't necessarily have to make videos. I don't have to go over the top to become known. Instead, I could really provide value to my clients and share information that is available through Fidacity. I could create a niche within my city and community by connecting with a local service or business and marketing with them. You could also help your clients by providing them value that may be available on Fidacity. For instance, if Fidacity is offering a deal with their favorite restaurant, you could send them that information. So with these connections and also the ability for agents to have ownership of the company through stock options, a generous revenue share plan that's available, but without it being like a MLM or having downlines, and then a program that provides free leads for all of its agents that come directly through their website. I just had to make the switch over to Fidacity Realty. Now, the Fidacity platform and Fidacity Realty is not all perfect at the moment, and there are things that are being added and updated all the time. But for most agents like me who are hungry for a brokerage that wants to do more for its agents, its clients, and for the community as a whole, I know that owning part of a company that is looking to do this and wants to do more than what brokerages that have been around for decades are doing for their community, I know at the very least I am going to be able to do more for my local area. And as Fidacity Realty continues to grow, I know that it is the company that's going to help agents go from being that secret agent to now that digital mayor of their area.